welcome back to a new semester, another episode of Otter Talk. This episode will be a bit of a winter recap of all the games and matches we missed over winter break. With teams continuing where they left off, let's take a look at how they performed over the break. Kicking things off, we're going to go with men's basketball, who at the time of recording come in with a record of 10-8 and 6-8 in the KCAC. The Braves only got 2 KCAC games in front of the students before they went off for a winter break, but came in hot in those conference games, winning 3 and winning by wide margins, beating Sterling, Tabor, and St. Mary by 12 or more points. They continued to play well, but came out short in the next string of games as the schedule came a bit tougher. In those 4 games, Ottawa did not lose by more than 6, playing 2 of the top 4 teams in the conference. The tough play would pay off for the Braves as they would go on to another winning streak of 3 games, winning on the road twice against McPherson and Friends. The Braves would go on to play the other 2 top teams, and though they put up a good fight, they dropped both games, losing at Oklahoma Wesleyan and Southwestern. With the win on the road in Sterling just this Thursday, Ottawa snapped the losing streak right in time, bringing themselves to the midway point of their conference games. The Braves have 2 conference games coming up this week, hosting Tabor on Saturday and traveling to St. Mary next Wednesday. Women's basketball comes to the day 6-11 with 4-9 record in the KCAC. Like the men's basketball team, women's basketball getting just the 2 conference games at home before the winter break. Playing 2 tough matchups, playing the number 8 team in the nation, Sterling, and Tabor, who was receiving votes. A bit of a tough time getting things going this season, not being able to string a lot of wins together. The Braves' wins, though, have been coming at large margins, winning by more than 20 points in all 4 of their KCAC wins. In those 4 games, Ottawa took down St. Mary, Bethel, York, and Southwestern. The loss this Thursday brings Ottawa to the halfway mark of their KCAC schedule, with plenty of time to turn the ship around and have eyes on the conference tournament. In the upcoming week, the Braves will host Tabor at home on Saturday for Alumni Night, then travel on the road to the Spires of St. Mary. Women's bowling has had 3 competitions since the end of the fall semester. The Braves have been climbing the way up of the national rankings, moving to 7 in early December before settling down at 11 at the time of recording. The first of the 3 competitions saw Ottawa travel to St. Louis for another high finish, this time coming in second at the Spartan Clash, along with one of their own, Jaden Barr, making the all-tournament team. Las Vegas was the next location for the Braves, where they took on 2 more competitions, the first being the Glenn Carson Invite, which the Braves finished 17th out of 31st. Ottawa was able to place a bowler in the top 50 of the competition. 2 days later, the Braves, still in Las Vegas, competed in the collegiate shootout, where they finished 11th out of 32 teams. The competition saw 3 Braves make their way in the top 50. Ottawa will look to continue their good form this weekend as they travel to Chicago for the Kegel Midwest Classic. Men's bowling, like their women's counterparts, had 3 competitions over break and broke into the national rankings as well, moving to 18 before settling to 24, where they're ranked currently. The Spartan Clash was the first up for the Braves, who put up a great performance, coming in 4th place. Ottawa then took a trip to Las Vegas for the Glenn Carson Invite, where they finished 20th out of 42 teams. The Braves then followed that up with a 26th place in the collegiate shootout, and that rounded out the competitions bowling had during break. Bowling will go to Chicago over the weekend as well to compete in the Kegel Midwest Classic. Men's wrestling started this season with high expectations, being ranked 17th in the preseason polls, and by all accounts, they have met and even exceeded those expectations, flying up the ranks in the first regular season poll, moving from 17 to 9, which is the highest ranking in program history, before eventually settling at 13, where they sit currently. Ottawa has also put in the work individually, with 10 Braves being ranked in the last national poll. 10 ranked wrestlers set a new program record. So we're in that top 15 spot. The Braves have gone up against the best, facing number 3, 5, 6, 10, and 17. Of those 5 matchups against those high-ranking teams, Ottawa won 3 of them. They have got it done in the KCAC as well, winning their 2 matches so far, with 3 more upcoming. Ottawa will host Avila on Friday the 14th to look to continue their winning ways. Women's wrestling has seen themselves perform well in their 4 matches to start the season. Their work has paid off and has seen them receive votes in the national rankings, as well as 3 Braves being ranked nationally individually. Ottawa has seen a big win away against Friends and claimed 2nd place in the Easy Flex Invitational. The Braves will host Avila on Friday for a KCAC matchup and then head on the road to Nebraska on Wednesday, where they will face off with York and Hastings. That'll conclude our winter recap and episode number 6 of Otter Talk. Got a few home games upcoming this week, and we look to see everyone out there. From everyone behind the camera, thank you for tuning in. This is Blake Griffin signing off.
Yeah.